So, I'm sitting here going through social media, and on one video on YouTube that I posted just about my service dog Joplin getting in a chair with me, some idiot on some high horse decided to start trying to poke the bear and making fun of my weight and all that shit. Like it's supposed to do anything. I mean, I'm 35 years old. I don't care what people think. I am who I am. There ain't nothing no one can do about it. At any rate, it's irritating, not because it hurts my feelings, because like I said, I don't care. It's irritating because it plants the seed with people that it's okay to make fun of stuff like that. Now, anybody that's been following me on TikTok would know better than, the 4 followers I have on YouTube or whatever. But making fun of somebody's weight when you don't know the circumstances is a slippery slope. You might look at me and think, oh, she's just some heavy, set girl, whatever. I haven't been able to walk for over 2 years because I injured both my legs. Since that time, yes, I've gained some weight. And I don't give a shit what somebody thinks about that. I've spent my entire life dealing with injuries. I've mentioned in videos, I've been hit by 11 cars. I've broken over 12 bones. So, if you don't know the circumstances that somebody's in, it's a real slippery slope to start making fun of them. Because I've played sports. I ride my bike a lot when I'm not injured. And this particular individual, because I'm basically just dissecting his comments, I'm assuming it was a him. He also made mention that exercising will get rid of mental health illnesses. And then he mentioned real mental health illnesses after I mentioned that I'm autistic and have ADHD. And you can't cure those with exercise. You can't even cure those with medication. You can only deal with the symptomology. They're neurodiverse conditions. So, right, that statement he makes right there about real mental health conditions already tells me he's an idiot. But when you come up to someone like me who spent the better part of a decade doing intensive research so I can understand the conditions that I'm dealing with inside my own body, you just prove yourself to be even more of an idiot. And usually how I deal with bullies and with uneducated people trying to seem like they're more educated than they really are is with facts. But in this particular case, because he was so virulent, I just decided to, it's harassment at that point. Like, there's no point in even arguing with him because he's not gonna fucking learn. But, yeah, like, if you don't know someone's condition, if you don't know what they're going to go through, what they're going through mentally, physically, what they've been through in their life, you probably should keep your mouth shut. Not all of us, as it pertains to my weight, are due to poor lifestyle choices. Some of us, I'm talking, of course, only about myself in this instance. I can't speak for anybody else. And I will make sure to tell you that. But my particular situation, I've had to be on mental health medication, and I haven't been able to walk for 2 years. So what the hell do you think's going to happen when someone can't walk and they're taking meds that are known for weight gain? They're going to gain weight. So what are you doing other than proving to the internet that you're an idiot by making comments like that? Now, I'm fortunate to have a therapist who I'm going to be talking with this about, just to make sure that, you know, it all does roll off my shoulder and I'm not harboring any resentment. But in real life, when I deal with people like this, I'm not nearly as, you know, hey, let's go make a video about it. In real life, if someone said some shit to me like this, they'd wake up on the floor, injured or not. So if you're going to go insulting somebody, make sure they won't knock you the hell out afterwards. That's about all I got to say on that topic. But really, what is your goal? Because I'll stand up to you, just so that you don't go and say some stupid crap on someone else's channel who doesn't have as thick a skin as I do. I love making examples of bullies. So, that's that. I don't know what his goal was, what his aim was, whatever. He gave the example in one of his comments where he was like, I'm 6 foot and weigh 160 pounds. And I'm thinking in my head, that's not a healthy weight either for 6 foot tall. I'm 5'5" and my weight's supposed to be in the 150s. So take care of your own before you go insulting what other people have. Because if you come on my page, I'm just going to dissect what you said to me, and I'm going to call you out on all of your shit. Because I don't care. And I will make an example of you because you're being a bully. There's nothing more irritating than seeing news about some kid that was bullied, having been there myself most of my life, and them doing something stupid because of a bully. So because of that, I've made it not my life's mission, but one of the things I enjoy doing is making bullies eat their words. Or eat my fist if I see it in person. So think about that next time before you leave a comment on someone's page, would you? Because that shit ain't cool. That's about all I got to say on that front. Now the purpose of my channel is just to tell stories and, you know, just... I like telling stories. And being autistic, this is a creative outlet for me. So, what you're trying to gain and arguing with me about a condition I've dealt with my entire life is probably a stupid move on your part. Because I've literally got the DSM in my basement. For those of you that don't know, the DSM is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Health Disorders. I also have the ICD-10, which is the international equivalent of the DSM, released by the World Health Organization in Canada. In the United States, they usually use the DSM. Sometimes in Canada, they use the ICD-10, but why would you argue with somebody if you don't know what information they have on the topic? literally makes me smack my face. Just like, what the hell's wrong with you? Hope y'all have a good one.